pilot. Look at me, stylish, stylish. Masterpiece, body, young. Hey, I don't know no better, I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy, I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming, I can barely wait. I got mileage on me. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on it. More action and no talk, I went quiet on him. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on it.
Yeah, I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Here's the kick. Get this one started. And into a sea of red, we're underway in Kansas City. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw. It's caught by Mike Evans. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
A gain of 26.
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Buccaneers.
Play, and they're already just shy of midfield. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Now Brady. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. It's a big play there for the Buccaneers. 53 yards. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Bucs take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. 3 plays already in the end zone. That was quick.
We always talk about offenses understanding what they want to do before they go into a game, and they practice it. They have their script and the plays they want to open with. But defenses aren't just reactive. They have their own ideas as well. These ideas didn't get implemented very well. 3 plays and a touchdown already scored against them.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Not the kind of gain that we'll go absolutely crazy for, but it's the kind of gain that you need to have when you're running back in the NFL. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire with that low center of gravity and strength, He's going to get those tough, gritty yards for you when necessary.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. To throw, it's Mahomes. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one good for 26 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line.
The ball carrier.
And Ndamukong Suh makes the tackle.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
From the 45 on 2nd down, Mahomes. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Now Edwards-Helaire. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Devin White on the tackle. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the Bucs 22-yard line.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Completes it to Hardman. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal.
At the 7-yard line.
Here's Mahomes to throw. They'll set up the screen to Edwards-Helaire. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
7. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This will make it into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Oh, nearly a disaster there on the check down. But they'll get it back. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Brady gives this one off to Jones. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Jones, the ball carrier.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
A 5-yard pick.
Now on third down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. These two teams all tied after one.
With the score tied 7-7.
I think I earned all my stripes. I don't believe all that.
From the gun on third down, Brady. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be fourth down. Flush to his right. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That one good for 17 yards on fourth. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. First down. So that'll back him up 5. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Snap comes at 1, and it's Brady. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Evans. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A good pickup after the penalty. 12 yards, and it's second down. They fake the handoff. Now Brady airing this one out for Evans. This is caught. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Mike Evans, 45 yards. And the Bucs have taken the lead. Suck up for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Buccaneers 14, Chiefs 7. Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Here's Mecole Hardman. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter, get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
On 2nd and 9, Mahomes gets this one to Hill. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Now a carry for Edwards-Helaire. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. William Golston in on the stop.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Throwing on 2nd and 8, Mahomes. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time, and it's 3rd down.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
A bullet throw, but incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8.
45, 45, 45, Mike, 45. Oh, yeah, I'm coming. 15. 45 to Mike, 45 to Mike. All right, T, let's go. All right, T.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Nicole Hardman, 47 yards. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Butker now to add the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
That ties the game at 14. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked out officially at the 21.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. There have been points on the board. We just saw back-to-back touchdown drives. I love it. I'm high-fiving our statistician, Christian McLeod, and you're angry. You're a defensive guy.
If you met one of my defensive coordinators, God rest his soul, I'm surprised he isn't in this booth right now wanting to really take you on. This is not football the way he sees it. He wants a good old-fashioned kicking game, defense, field position, and we're getting an up-and-down-the-field game here.
I'll take him. Where's his tombstone?
Boot Hill, baby.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. He was looking for Chris Godwin that time, and it's 3rd and short.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Working from the gun, it's Brady. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
They do go for it. It's Brady. And this is caught. It's pulled in by Gronkowski. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now Brady again. He'll set up the screen to Fournette. Fournette, first down, still going. And he'll finally be taken down at the 18. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Into the red zone, it's Brady. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Tom Brady with a touchdown pass to Chris Godwin. And the Bucs are going to take the lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Here's Hardman on the return. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Inside of a minute left in the half, does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
Rush in, rush in, rush in. Hey, 43. 45, Mike, 45. I got it.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. That's caught left side by Hardman. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
And again, it's Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. Mecole Hardman, the intended target, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Check 26, check 26. Motion. Hey, dribble it. 15.
Mahomes to throw once more. Looking sideline, and that's caught by Watkins. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
He steps out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on fourth. Mahomes throwing on fourth, eluding the pressure right. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Travis Kelce, as time expires in the first half. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Butker on for the PAT. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Here's Hardman on the return. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Oh, and the hard count might have got him. This might be a first down. A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
Good work that time to get them to jump, and now here's 1st and 10.
45, 45. Mike, 45.
They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Here's Edwards-Helaire. He'll get 3 up to midfield. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
From midfield, here's Mahomes. Flushed out right. And this is caught by Watkins. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
45, 45. Mike, 45.
Mahomes now to throw. He'll find Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Here's a carry for the fullback. That's Anthony Sherman. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
At the 14-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 2nd down at 4. Mahomes complete. The tight end, Kelsey. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. That leads us to a 1st and goal. It's a pickup of 8.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Now Bell. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
And, Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. Looking to throw is Mahomes. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Chiefs have broken our tie as they take the lead. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game.
Makes the score Chiefs 28, Buccaneers 21. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the 2nd half. They'll need to change that here. Going up top for Miller. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 26.
45. Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense.
The drive will begin with a run by Edwards-Helaire. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Sean Bunting.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
2nd and 10 at the 26-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. He takes this for 3 to the 29.
And this is an absolutely big third down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Pastor, you said big third down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. The Chiefs on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
Check 45 to Mike. Check 45 to Mike. Stop your whining. Check to attack.
Throwing now is Mahomes. A screen to Bell. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs first down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
10 at the 45-yard line.
So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll try and run some clock now with Bell. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
You'd have to think likely another running play coming here, 2nd and 11.
45 to Mike. Hey, they're scared. Stay open.
Mahomes to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12. So here we go, Charles, 3rd down. Any chance you're throwing?
I don't think so. I think you got to keep the clock rolling here.
45. Mike, 45. Get the ball. 45 is the Mike. Let's put him on the buses. Let's put that team on the bus.
And they, in fact, will throw it. Escaping the pressure right. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
Incomplete.
Here's the Chiefs punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And you can't do it much better than that. This ball kicks out of bounds at the 4-yard line.
You hate to give the ball away here in the 4th quarter while you're just holding a slim lead. But that punt, absolutely ideal. They pin them inside the 5-yard line. They give their defense a really nice opportunity.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to let it. Got his man. Complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. He's back to throw. Flush to his right. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. to throw. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. The Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout.
It's a gain of 20
as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. Brady to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
Mahomes down to a knee, and that should just about write a finish to this one.
Tonight's final score.
So this one in the win column for Kansas City. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. The Chiefs victorious here as we say so long from Arrowhead.